walking up to the gym now. I feel like in this apartment I show a lot of my commute, but obviously we're moving out tomorrow, so I don't really care all that much. But in my next apartment tiles, I'm like, okay, we actually need to stop showing everybody where we live. So like a lot of the time people always ask like what is something that you can do to get like your waist snatched or just get more in shape, and of course the first thing is exactly what you're eating and making sure that you are getting enough protein in every day. But I would say second to that it would be getting your steps in, and I know that sounds really cheesy, but like the more you walk, and it sounds weird, the better you get at it. Like it used to take me an hour to walk to the gym, and now I'd say it takes you like maximum like 30 to 40 minutes. I actually don't run anymore because of my knee, so I would say like this is actually better than, in my opinion, running for my like figure and for toning and just everything. This is like the fittest I would say I've ever looked and the least amount of cardio I've ever done. One of those mornings where you wake up and you're just actually ravenous, so I don't want to eat anything too crazy before the gym, so maybe I'll get like a protein shake or something. Thank you. Oh, I'll actually grab a drink. Okay.
You want back?
Oh, okay. That's fine.
$6.
Thank you.
This is you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much.
You have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
So cute. She was like, just like points to the camera. She's like, "Is this you?" So yeah, no. The actual reason that I wear my sunglasses a lot of the time is because the men here are so gross, and it just makes you feel more like safe, like anonymous vibes. My gym. Hey. How are you?
Hey, I think when it is like yard. The thing is, like to your point, you're like you would never be able to.
We are so back! Sorry, man. Hi, how you doing?
How are you? Where are you?
Kansas City. Yeah, and rock, paper, scissors.
Thanks, Jeff.
You did. Why can't you do scissors?
I didn't do it.
Amazing.
That's your brain cells.
It's real.
And we'll know because
Welcome.
What do you want? You like you're like.
Let's do some workouts with Jesse.
On the band there, keeping your elbows nice and locked out. We're going to roll the shoulders around. All right, start to feel a nice stretch through the front of your shoulders. Up that up a little bit. Press. All right, your chest pass is going to be your explosive athletic movement. That's the one that we want to move nice and
Make it positive, tell me what you do. Everybody don't respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun, yeah, I feel. Yeah.
Turn up the second ago. I know your man at home. Now you got a tone, but you acting young. I mean, I'm trying to get involved. They bring us energy drinks. Visit it to me, we must need it. Small waist, pretty face, having my waist, having.
All right, right 10. All right, you got your good technique there.
it's not. Yes, it is. We're just sitting. You're just like sliding around. Slide. I'm like this, falling every time, like repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm not as bad.
Revolutionary.
Yeah, so I'm starting to like you more today.
It's just a prototype.
Yeah.
grabbing stuff at the deli, and the chick goes, the lady goes,
The cheek.
is this your?
I'll
go fuck myself.
What'd you say? Also, I love the
Hey.
cinnamon.
That is so nice, right? And you just want to, but these are the top. Look at it. Oh my god, you're playing my breakup song. My This is the state of my room.
Caitlin's, I found.
Switching up on everyone who loves you. Baby, I'm not sober, so you know I touch myself just thinking about you. Pussy good is a fun time. Load up is that sunshine. I could do this for my
Progress, not a whole lot to be honest, but I'm really bad at organizing things into categories, so I've kind of just thrown everything everywhere, you know? Chicken avo, or I don't know if it's called that, but it's like chicken avocado sandwich from Lenwich. Also tonight I have a whole bunch of parcels to return from Amazon and just like other random shit. And then I'm doing a giveaway on my TikTok for like all my good clothes, which I think is cool. I think it's like nice to be able to give back to people that follow you, because I can't like do a lot of other things in terms of giving back to people that follow me. So I've put together like 3 huge bags for these 3 girls, and then I'm gonna do 2 more giveaways. One like really bougie giveaway with all of my super nice clothes, like Acne Studio stuff, Tony Bianco heels. I know I need a shower. I know it's gross, I need a shower. But I'm basically messaging all the fucking hell, whatever. I'm messaging all the girls who won the clothes, and this is the bags that I'm giving them. So they're gonna come pick them up. So I'm just like organizing the times that they can come this afternoon. I need to work out which bag is going to what girl. Denim leather jacket. Top. These Tony Bianco boots. Dean's cargo pants. Let's do meshki blazer. These Skims pants. Okay, so we're gonna do this Henny bomber, Aritzia knit, Henny cargo pants. We've got this meshki coat, Aritzia super puff, Acne Studio scarf, Victoria and Woods cargo pants, and then this Aritzia Babaton like long coat. NARS products and Naked Urban Decay palette, all that jazz. So I'm gonna pop some stuff in everyone's bag. I need to review these accounts. So I have 3 one-to-one calls, and one is for, let's check. So my first one is for a creator account, and essentially when creators come to me, they're either struggling or they're in like a creative rut of what they should be posting and also best practice. So I advised on a series that I think they should roll out, and also ways to optimize their account. Guess you could say that they're paying me like a one-off fee and then they're getting a retainer price from their client. But at the end of the day, I don't really mind, because I don't want their clients that I'm advising on as my retainer clients. So it's like, it's so fine. Then I have a call with Dan Murphy's, which if you're American, it's basically like a liquor store, like an alcohol bottle shop. It's kind of similar to, I can't even think of like one bottle shop here. That's a bit tight, the chair heaps to do. I need to return my Amazon parcels, go pick up my tailored skirt, and then also make sure everything is packed so that we're ready to go tomorrow. And I'm also trying to work out if we can work out the car for tomorrow. Just finished my first call. Now I have to go to the post office. My actual worst nightmare, to drop off some stuff. So annoying. So I need to go back home and get the other one, then go back to UPS. And I need to get cash out to get my skirt that I got altered and pick that up, because they only take cash. Sometimes they take Venmo or Zelle, but thinking to myself this morning, like I would regret vlogging because I'm busy and back to back and stressed, but I didn't have another day that I could do this. So if it's a bit choppy, this vlog, I do apologize. I'm potentially working on this pretty big project, which I can't really speak about. I need to send an invite to do a potential strategy call. I also shared a TikTok this week that said like my internal thoughts recently, and one of the things I wrote, which I got a lot of girls message me about, was the one where I said when you grow up, obviously if you're attracted to men, your worth sometimes is often tied to either the presence or the presence or the absence of a man. And what I mean by that exactly is a lot of the time people will say like, oh, I'm single, and that's like the absence of a man, and they'll be like, oh, I have a boyfriend, that's like the presence of a man. And a lot of the time people will say like, I know who I am when I'm like heartbroken, or I'm getting over a breakup, or when I'm glowing up from a breakup, or when I'm dating, when I'm doing this XYZ. And it's just such an interesting concept to think about, truly, and how your identity is so tied to the men in your life. And I think that's something I'm working on at the moment. I know I've spoken briefly about this on TikTok. I don't ever want it to become like, I guess, my niche or my personality, which is why I don't speak about it a lot, but I have never really been single, like genuinely going back to primary school. I know like that stuff doesn't count, but just stick with me here. From year 3 to 6, I had like a little boyfriend. And then when I went to high school for year 7 and 8, I was single, but obviously like 13. Year 9, I had a boyfriend for just under 2 years. And then I had a 3-week break lol, because we broke up. And then I got with my next boyfriend, who was my long-term ex-boyfriend. I was with him for 7 years, or just under, so like 6.5 years. And then I moved to New York City in April, and then I started kind of seeing the guy I was seeing here in October. We were like kind of just like doing whatever, but we were still seeing other people until like really like Feb the next year, but we were still like, you know. And then was with him from Feb until October the following year, and since then, so October 2024 until now, I have been single. That's like what, 8 months. And it's so interesting because when I was with my long-term boyfriend, everyone used to say, oh my God, you give single vibes. Like you never would make it your entire personality. We wouldn't even know you had a boyfriend. He never posted. And I did not post him on purpose. He was very like, he's like not into social media at all, my long-term ex. But I was very independent. I was very career focused. I was very driven. And I don't think having a boyfriend was like part of my identity, but it was a large part of my life in terms of if I was driving home from work, I'd be thinking, okay, his schedule, my schedule, like just the normal stuff, which is definitely normal. But I definitely think being single and not actively pursuing anyone at the moment, or dating, not actively like dating someone to be my boyfriend at the moment, is such an interesting time to be in, because I have, as I've spoken about before, been working more than I've ever worked before in my career. And it's just so interesting how your life like ebbs and flows and your priorities change and shift. But I'm not saying one is better than the other, but it's just like an interesting observation that my whole life it's been like the absence or like the presence of a man. And right now I would say it's like the absence of a boyfriend makes me more productive and makes me more career driven and focused. So it would just be nice to not like relate everything in my life back to a man. And I know people might disagree with that or convince themselves that that's not how they think. But realistically, I've never really been single. I didn't realize how many things in group situations are like, oh, couples getting dinner together or couples doing trips together. It's very like couple focused, or the types of girls who will say like, oh, my boyfriend's away or my boyfriend's doing things with his friends, like we should do something. But it's the absence of the man in their life and now they're free. And I don't really have many friends like that, but I have observed that behavior more closely being single. And even when you meet other girls or other people for the first time, they'll be like, oh, are you dating in New York? Like, how bad is it? And like talk about it a lot. And Talia and I we don't have like a rule around it, but we don't really ask people about their dating lives because we think it's so like surface level and everyone speaks about it all the time that it's not really something that makes us feel very close to people when we're trying to get to know them. So yeah, just an interesting observation. Anyway, got some sunnies for the Hamptons. These ones look huge on me, but I'm imagining it with like a blowout, like big hair, big sunnies, etc. I look like a bit of a bug, but I like them. They're just from Amazon. I actually get so many of my sunnies from Amazon because I never take care of anything, but I did get sent these from an Aussie brand who I've actually seen around heaps, and I don't know why, I've just like I never really buy sunglasses, like nice ones, because I'm so likely to lose them. So I'm very grateful when brands send them to me because typically they wouldn't be something that I do purchase, but I love sunglasses. These are kind of similar energy. These big ones, cute. You can definitely tell a difference. Like these ones feel much more sturdy and nicer. So they're cute. I don't like when I have sunnies on, I have a slick back on. The brand is Love Lou. I'll link them in my description so you guys can shop them. But these ones, like this case is really bougie. And it comes with a little something I'm trying to work on this year, specifically in the latter half of the year, is being more put together. And what I mean by that is having, like right now all my shit just like sits in my bag. It's just very like disorganized vibes. So I think when we moved to the Hamptons, I've done like a big cull of a lot of my clothes. I've given away a lot of my clothes. So I'm becoming more of a, I'm not going to use the word minimalist because that would just be an incorrect use, but I have less stuff in general, and I just want like really nice, like not even expensive, but just like things that are nice and things I take care of. Like if I take these around with me, put them in your case and clean them with this instead of your t-shirt. Like just be more put together, you know what I mean? Anyway, this is the second pair. These are definitely way more my like usual style, but I got the bigger sunnies because I do have like a lot of little sunnies like this that I wear consistently, and I just wanted to kind of swap it up. I also ordered this phone case, but it's too small. Sad. So now I need to work out how to freaking send it back. You know when you order from like Instagram brands and then they just make it like the biggest bitch to send things back? So much so that you're just like, do I just give this away to someone, or like, do I just not put it in the bin, but like just give it to someone? But I'm like, but then I think, no, that's like wasteful, so don't do that. And a stupid use of money. What do I want to eat? I'm not overly hungry, but I don't want to eat too close to my core, because you know when you eat and then you get super sleepy? Does that ever happen to you?
Characteristics and negative eugenics, which is the discouraging of reproduction or even killing off of people with certain negative traits. Now, the question, of course, the more moral question, of course, becomes who gets to decide whose traits are positive and whose ableism or kind of cis heteronormativity, mental health, what was deemed criminal, is all also on this pile of undesirable traits.
I'm learning about what eugenics are and how, for example, the ad with Sydney Sweeney insinuates that there are good genes being white genes and the bad genes would be anyone that is of colour. And this woman who is obviously highly educated in this specific topic is talking about it. It's so interesting. If you want to go watch it, Sayanati Dasgupta, sorry if I've said that wrong, but she's so smart.
In the 20s and 30s and even 40s, I think, where people were encouraged to bring their very white, able-bodied families. And at the same time, a prime example we have is World War II, where the people who did those things in World War II, eye color, hair color, and a woman of color would not have been hired for this advertisement. That is a purposeful act. Why? Find a bunch of ads like this, which I often teach from, this pears ad, which suggests that, to be darker skinned is to be impure, to be uncleaned, and advertise for this debacle where a darker skinned woman took off this, t-shirt, dark t-shirt, by virtue of using Dove, she became clean, cleansed, white. So all of these ideas are also deeply connected to this political moment, because the lead.
I also think a lot of the time it's so easy to be in the mindset of thinking like it's not that deep, but I definitely think that initial mindset and the initial thought that pops into your head of it's not that deep does come from such a privileged background. So it is important to, where possible, educate yourself around how marginalized communities feel regarding like certain advertisements, certain marketing that doesn't actually feel like it was made for them, or they can't actually see someone who looks like them in that style of advertising. For example, she said with American Eagle that a person of colour would have never been cast for that role, that Sydney Sweeney was basically putting out, I have great genes. And then she explains the rationale why. Yes, if she just sat there and said a person of colour would never be selected for a campaign like this, full stop, of course you can say, well, you know, how do you know that? That's just, you know, it's not that deep, all of that stuff. But she comes with the facts. So go watch that if you find that interesting.
I think I need to order something quick. Why? Because that sucks. Right? What are you making for dinner?
I don't know what I feel like. I had lemon for lunch. So you know what you
I
just
had
said?
lemon for lunch.
What did you get?
Farmhouse.
Oh, I got chicken arrow. But like, you know, you just don't know what you feel like. And then I was like, it's too hot to get pho, but like that's what I feel like the most. But I know when I get out, I'll be like sweating.
Yeah, no, too late.
And then I was just like, well, what the fuck else is there? And then I didn't want you to order your food for me to have. FOMO. Oh my god, sorry. I've already said it.
She like went fucking in.
She does go in. She's like a massive Trumpy.
Oh, she is. I was like, how is she so familiar? And who is she?
I always get FOMO when Tyles orders her food, so. And I was like, do I want a burger? Kind of random.
Oh my god, Five Guys burgers is so good.
I like grilled would be really good right now, like a chicken burger.
I wish there was schnitzel. That's what I really miss. Schnitzel Nando's.
Burger. Soup. How's your day been?
Yeah, no, it has been good. I feel like from my flight, I came into the day really prepared, you know?
Yes.
So I just want to stay like that because tomorrow's like
Hectic.
busy.
What? What do you want?
Can I have a hug?
What for?
What do you mean, what for? Love!
I think I'm gonna get this.
An affection.
Or 76% up. That's not actually that good.
Company on here that
Yes.
does it. You've swapped to DoorDash?
Well, my Grubhub's not working.
Why?
I don't know. It just says it has a credit card hold, and every time I go to order, I've tried 6 times to order. I don't like this app though.
If you, I think it's this. That's what I got one time, and it was really similar to what you just had up on the board.
On the board. You fuck. Ow! Oh my god! Larry. What? What? Maybe I do want dumplings. Like those look really good.
Their dumplings were fucking good. Do you remember my taste test?
Maybe I do a bit of a dip. Oh, this looks good. It's gonna take me about an hour to work out what I want, and by the time I work it out, it's gonna be delivered when I'm on my call.
Do you get me? Like you suit every sunglass.
Shut up.
Like tomorrow. Boom.
Least favorite.
The other ones are, no, I think the other ones are cooler.
Oh, these ones are more like catty.
Cat. I was gonna say cat eye.
Yeah.
No, I think these ones are more cool, experimental.
Boom.
Boom. Got it.
Nice.
This is the camera. This is the burger. So good. Got it. So I'm about to get my nails done. Remember last time I said it was really smelly?
Like, yeah.
Maybe
that's a
fine.
bit smaller for me.
I'm holding it here because the leakage. So you're gonna have to.
Oh.
Oh, you did.
Okay.
Cookies. And cookies?
Yeah.
What cookies? Do they have a special flavour? We never tried the caramel banana one. Oh, did you get the caramel banana one? Yes.
If you could name 3 things that you wouldn't eat around a man, what are
Obviously this.
What?
Look at me.
Hey, just relax.
Inside voice. Yeah, whatever.
I think I have like 3 specific ones.
That would be something, a burger I would eat, but this type of a lettuce burger, absolutely not. I wouldn't eat any form of fry.
Fries.
No.
Bullshit. Literal bullshit.
Well,
if you got a Parma, you're not gonna eat your fries. You're just gonna.
Yeah, I understand that, but like,
Why wouldn't you?
This isn't like a made up universe if I could have it my way.
What? Yeah, but like I'm talking realistic.
Well, realistically, like
Wait, what's the deal with
actually
the
care.
fry?
Like I'm talking like brand new person.
What's the deal with the fry? What's the problem?
I don't like how I look when I eat them.
Oh, side on. Well, you gave me two.
Yes, I was about to say, and my third would be probably pho.
Oh. Okay.
Like the shark that.
Yeah. Fuck, true. But it could be kind of sexual if you're like. Do you know what I mean?
Not for me.
You know that, yeah?
Well, you asked, I answered. And yours?
Birria tacos.
Really?
Yeah, just so messy. Oh, and then like if there was a bit of sauce going down your face, you didn't know. Ugh.
But I guess you wouldn't have to dip them.
No, I'm talking usual
Okay.
eating style. Popcorn, for sure. Because people just grub popcorn. Like I think watching anyone eat popcorn is like, you know.
Yeah.
And oh, I had one in my head. What was it? I don't know. Oh, probably a burger or something that I can't get my mouth around. It's just like hard to eat. Like a big sandwich. That's what I want to do.
Oh, like a really tough sourdough.
Yeah.
No good.
Alright, bye. It's like you're a lover girl at heart.
Yep.
And it's like not reality. But then you just have to exist in your reality afterwards and it wouldn't feel nice.
Yes. Which I think is a good point.
Yeah.
However, you're only doing once. Like,
I know.
what, you're not going to do it like just in case?
I was talking to Kevin this morning about you.
Oh, what did you say?
She's like, she never books a time in my calendar.
Oh my god.
I said,
Well, I don't want to win pros. I feel like it's on you.
ugh.
Like it's your
Also,
friendship.
give me the smallest bowl ever to pour broth into, please. That's really annoying as well because we have no bowls. Anyway.
Oh, no utensils.
What do we do here?
This is why I ordered a burger.
Turkey.
Shay.
Turkey.
That's not gonna help.
Sorry. When I
Wait.
do become way more resourceful.
What did I? Oh, I reckon I binned it. Fuck, sorry. They gave me 2
Blue ball. Exposure therapy for my avoidant attachment style. He said I disagree completely.
Oh, why? What was his?
Can't remember, I blocked out.
Oh god.
Yeah, I was like, blah, blah, blah. Just finished my call. It is 9 p.m. I have one at 9:45 p.m. Till 10:30. It's right for you. And like you mentioned on your other like platforms, such as if you are going to go video, I would only do video just while you're first starting. As you can see, there's a bit of like uneven tinginess through it because essentially when you dye your hair blonde for so long, Tatcha that I got recently, like how cool is that? Tatcha sent to me. And we actually haven't moved houses in so long. Like the last time we properly moved houses was in the Gold Coast 3 years ago. Just like forget how much shit I have. It's honestly like very therapeutic, like getting rid of stuff and donating stuff and just clearing out your life so that when you move into your new apartment, you're just like, oh, so minimalistic and just you only have the things that you use all the time, you know? I know these are bad for the environment, so like don't come for me, but I serve my time as a vegetarian. If you really hate flossing, get these little things. They are so good. Not me like deep stalking. Move out day. Whoa. Gonna go get a smoothie, a juice generation. Okay. Because we're waiting for our movers to get here and I'm editing the win competitions for the girls at 1.
Yeah. Want to order another one?
This is the apartment, all empty. My room. Empty, empty, empty. No. Gets her hair done on the day that they're moving. But like, always works out, you know? New sunnies on. Yum.